All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. YouTube kicked us off. So that's why Facebook is so much easier to work with.
I think you know what it was.
It's because Bill had to leave. That's what it was.
Well,
Bill,
yeah,
YouTube knew Bill had to leave, and
we were
they
saying
were
bye
like,
to Bill, doing a little quick catching up and saying bye. But also, there was some solar activity,
solar flares,
and it superheated. It heated the atmosphere and created more drag higher up.
Is that in the swamp gas that reflected off Venus?
It brought down like 40 satellites.
It did.
Yeah. Most of them were Starlink.
But while Bill was here, he gave me some Valentines. Happy Valentine's, everybody.
He knows exactly.
And my Valentines are ring pops in the shape of Grogu and the Mandalorian. Tell me those aren't awesome. Want to see something really cool? They disappear. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Oh, gosh.
Gone.
You know, I worked on a car this week. It had a bumper sticker on it that said "Bounty on board," and it had a picture of Grogu.
You told me about that.
Yeah. Actually, I finished it this week. I started working on it last week.
I was going to say, what's going on?
Yeah. But it's, I don't even remember where we were. So, you know what? We didn't talk about, I've been doing a little bit of work on shop upgrades this year. And of course, number one shop upgrade was the big 3D printer. The next shop upgrade is a project that was started, stopped, and then redesigned 3 times. And that's the vac former.
Okay.
I have 2 vac form machines that I've built in the past. They worked great. They did a great job. Matter of fact, one of them I gave away. Remember that night I said, hey, I'm throwing this away. Anybody want it?
Yep.
It went away to a new home, and hopefully it's being used and loved.
We'll see. Actually, we'll never see it again.
We'll never see it again. And then the other one, it's still out back, but we're not using it anyway. But the whole idea of the machine I'm building now is supposed to be it's more of a production machine.
Okay.
All the rest of them were just like any other shop built or hobby built vac mold machines where you got to clamp the frames together. And, remember when I was doing the original one where I made all those helmets for somebody's 12th birthday? It was 10 minutes between pulls because of all the reset time and everything. This machine, the way it's designed, it's pull, cool, and then pull again. It's designed to be as fast as plastic heats is as fast as you're going to work. And, and of course, Bill left us, and thanks for coming out, Bill. Appreciate that. It was good seeing you, sir. But yeah, and then the other one is a super secret project. I don't know if I'll pull off or be able to pull it off. So
Bill Kenny says, good seeing you guys. I will be listening as I drive home. It was great to see you, Bill. Straka says, solar flare reflect from the light on Venus.
Yeah. He's into everything. He knows. He's like got his nose down to current events all the time.
Right. It's a line from
I know
Men in Black.
I know. But no, this was solar flares, heated the atmosphere, caused more drag on. That is really Starlink satellites. It brought Starlink satellites.
40
down.
of them.
Yeah.
Knocked them out.
Sucked them right back down to Earth. Oh, so anyway, shop upgrades, vacuum mold machine. First project is probably going to be, might be record.
Not Dendrin.
No, not Den. Maybe Den, but no. I'm further along on record than Den. Although
Den has so many less pieces, though. That's my only thing.
Yeah, but I got like a bucket full of pieces, and we've already fit 65% to you already.
Yeah.
Only thing we got left to do is the ab plate, and I think the ab plate should be done out of foam.
Well, let's face it, I don't have any abs.
No, we could airbrush abs on you.
Let's make it happen.
What was that spoof movie they did on the 300?
Wasn't this is Sparta?
Is that what it was? Well, I can't remember what it's called, but they had the one.
Or the Spartans? And it was. It
They had
basically
all the
said
guys that
Spartan.
had the airbrushed abs.
Airbrushed abs in the fat guy. Who's
Yeah,
great.
even the fat guy
Great.
had airbrushed abs. So anyway, that's I'm disassembling. I'm going to try to disassemble that machine this weekend.
No, disassemble.
Disassemble number 5. No, I'm going to disassemble the machine, harvest all the parts, and start laying out the new machine.
Cool.
I got a lot of pieces. I got some really good insight on another machine that I would really like, but it's a $30,000 machine, and I need 3-phase electricity, so I can't use that machine. Even if I had $30,000 to spend on it, I couldn't use it because I don't have 3-phase electricity down here. And we would have to put it in the living room and remove a front wall of the house to get it in.
Sounds great. Make it happen.
Or we could dig out over here and knock out a basement wall.
Who needs foundation?
Who needs a foundation? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So we're going to build the machine. Actually, the machine will be so large it probably will never leave the basement because it will be built down here and live and die down here.
Fair enough.
Well, didn't I tell you the other night why I never did anything with the old machine? Because I was actually reserving the space that machine sits in to build the new machine. And if I had taken that old machine apart,
You would put something else in.
I would have put something else there.
Sounds about right.
So it's been holding. The old machine is holding a parking
It's
space.
literally sitting, just doing nothing.
Yeah. But it has lots of high-dollar, beautiful aluminum for the vac plates. It's got a lot of pretty parts already built. It's like high-performance parts.
It's pretty.
It's pretty. It looks like a highly polished Nubian fighter. We ran
Nabooan.
Nubian.
Nubian is black.
I'm just going off of whatever the Watto guy said. We ran out of steam when we crashed, didn't we?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, we don't have nearly as many people on.
Everybody went to bed.
Viewers. We
We were almost kind of done anyway.
Yeah,
But
we had gone through a bunch of stuff really fast, which was
yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
Well, of course, the fact that the holdout is what you're making and it's part of the giveaway for this month, it kind of made it easy to
It's kind of
transition
funny
between things.
because it's so tiny. I mean,
It's a
you
little
can hold
tiny.
it.
Okay, so here it is, right?
It's perfect hold.
What gun? You're dead. Ha!
But it is kind of thick.
She's thick.
But it is kind of, it is kind of thick.
Dun 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 dun. Sean's heading out. Night, guys. Love you, Sean. See you tomorrow. Come on, like you could easily just take this and go snipes. Like, see, I think you're right. It does need to come down a little bit because.
Oh yeah, it's going to lose almost a half inch off the end of there.
Boom! Ah! Nubian is a shipbuilding for the Naboo.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. All right, okay. Go.
Dude, Straka is almost like an encyclopedia of useless information.
Lie.
Dude, the Naboo.
That's the way Mr. Plinkett refers to the people on Naboo.
The Naboo. Do you have a Mr. Plinkett episode to recommend?
Hayden's Plinkett episode of
Hayden's recommended Plinkett episode of the month.
Yeah, sure. The Avatar review, part 1. That's the first part.
Hayden recommends the Red Letter Media Plinkett review, Avatar Part 1.
I recommend the Titanic.
You saw the Titanic.
Yeah,
it was
you guys
funny.
showed it to me. It's funny as a relative.
It was excellent.
It's really good.
Interesting.
But we're not talking about the whole.
Navi?
No,
Navy. What are you doing, Navy? You broke my snow globe.
I paid $100 for that crap.
But yeah, you could definitely. I mean, you could definitely hide this and then take somebody out with it. Come on, you know.
you know what though? I like it when a cool gun enters the Star Wars universe.
So tiny.
I can pull the trigger with my middle finger and not
I
my
think that's how you're supposed to do it.
with my middle finger.
Hands on.
So what
So you're
happens?
pointing at some, yo, gangsta.
So what happens is when this thing comes home and fires, it has the potential of grabbing a little bit of flesh.
Man, this thing needs to be shorter.
Yeah, it's going to get trimmed down.
Because
Said that like 4
it rolls
times,
up.
he's gonna trim it down.
I know. You do not.
No, you said that this was going to be trimmed down.
Yeah, I also said that was going to be trimmed. I had to get the right shape first.
Okay. Whatever.
It's still in development. Oh, hold up bottle of Mando paint right there.
Hold up bottle of Mando paint. Oh wait, he wants to see it closer. I think.
Yeah.
No,
There you
that works right there.
It is,
There it
if you want, it's Dura.
Lumen.
You want to take it up to the camera?
Yeah, I'll take it up to the camera.
There you go. We don't have Rodney tonight. Who is
That's
our-
right. Fat guy coming through.
Rodney is our hand model, so you have to deal with the Matt's overweight fingers.
Shuffle, shuffle. It's called Duralumin. So shiny, so chrome.
You know, his modeling's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot better than Rodney. Rodney gets stage fright. It's just your hands, Rodney.
Is that where the shrinkage comes in? I mean,
You know, camera adds 10 pounds to every one of those fingers. Now, this stuff.
he says he got it. I did my job.
How much?
Yay!
Bill said he paid how much?
$20.
$20.
$20 for that bottle.
You know what? It's impressive because it's a glass bottle.
It is.
I was squealing like,
It is
whoa.
not plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a plastic.
I believe also on either their I think their Facebook or some of their, wherever their sites where they sell this stuff. They're on Etsy also.
Yep.
Anyway, they have directions on undercoats and top coats, what works good, what works with this, and
Stuff
what
like
not
that,
to use.
which is why he had to put the
2 layers of tube.
Yeah, he actually sealed his undercoat because it wasn't proper
If
material.
on skin or hair, remove immediately. All kinds of contaminated clothes.
I like the hazard statement up top. It's my favorite.
Hazard statement: plant, flammable, liquid, and vapor. Cause serious eye irritation, may cause drowsiness and dizziness. Precautionary statement. Ground container. Ground container?
Contaminant.
No, it says container.
Oh,
ground
ground.
container and receiving equipment.
Oh,
Ground the container. and
for
receiving
sparks.
if NIs rinse continuously with water for several minutes, remove. Why am I reading the back of this thing?
I don't know. You have nothing else better to do.
Okay.
Are you holding that up? Hayden wants to be a hand model too.
not as good as me. Let's
You
hold
had
it
it right before it's upside down.
Duralumin.
Duralumin. So I will try it. Other projects, I'm still trying to iron down a cheap hardware store paint process for Dinjarin armor,
Yeah.
Beskar paint job. I've had a lot of ups and
You've had a lot of fails.
a lot of fails. Lacquer thinner has been my best friend.
I've only gotten to see like a couple of the fails. That's it. Like you've been doing this like almost a super secret project.
Super secret project, because I can't deal with your criticism when you're around.
This man will tell everybody, like, he gives them a look that's just a smile.
So, not just
That's not good enough.
not just trying to get things to interact properly together. I'm also trying to find stuff that dries fast.
Yeah.
That also fit. I don't want it. I don't want to have to take 5 days to do this paint job. So, I got signed. I got notes to myself written on the backboard back here about certain types of paint that do not dry. Certain types of paints, a week later, it's still kind of tacky feeling, and I want stuff.
Now you're doing this in the cold as well. So
I'm doing it into the somewhat relative warmth of this basement.
Okay.
Hayden hasn't shown.
You're always hot.
I'm fine. I've been working in a body shop all my life, so stuff like that doesn't bother me. Hayden hasn't shown too much impairment.
It's Hayden. How can you tell?
That is true. Okay. Although I will see him sitting there by himself and nothing's going on, and he just bursts out laughing for no reason. And then I notice he has earbuds in. And he's like 30 feet away from his computer, not looking at anything, just laughing.
I just think funny things.
It's like, I remember when The Wall used to crack me up. And we're not talking about Pink Floyd, The Wall. We're talking about the White Wall.
I get it.
But anyway,
Should have recorded.
no. We won't go there. But that's one thing I'm trying to get done. Trying to figure out a perfect combination of paints. Looking right now, we're probably going to have to add one of my favorites, but it is very expensive, Bulldog. And the reason for that is
Can you buy it in smaller cans?
No, I don't think so.
Because I know, but that's the problem. Is like you could do it as a $30 job. But I thought
you were trying to do this like for a home.
Yeah, for people out there
Yeah.
who are, because right now it's a popular character. And even if you just buy it, you just want to sit it on a stand. You want to buy it, paint it, and weather it, and put it up on a stand.
I get you. I'm with
that
you.
type of thing. And then you know what? There's other things. This type of paint job can go over to like if you got like a Terminator head or something like that, or flash suppressors on blasters. I've kind of got paints I like for that, but it's such a small part you can get away with those paint jobs.
You're trying to make it feasible for anybody to do. And
Yes.
we go through the process.
Yes, I want to create a process. I want to figure out a process that's easy, anybody can do, and you don't have to buy any extra equipment, and it's inexpensive. Like literally, when you spend, you get the paints. Like practically everything you get will be enough to do a helmet or do almost a full set of armor.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Yeah. But that's the thing. But I'm really looking forward to this weekend, and I'm going to cast this guy.
That sounds great.
And because I can't wait to paint him. A little chip paint job, a little brass up there. A cap down there is green. I don't have any green to match that. I'll have to find a green.
You probably have to use that 4 mil
Really?
for the cap.
Oh, I'm going to double up the other stuff we got.
Okay.
And it'll be doubled up, but it won't be a full double thickness. It'll be sanded down and shaped.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that looks
To be about.
at least a 4 mil. More deleted messages.
We deleted.
Yeah,
I
he
deleted it.
Oh, okay.
They switch through the bodies every single time. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Are
Hijacked accounts.
they farming Bitcoin?
I don't know what they're trying to do.
They're just sending.
They're probably trying to steal your information for all you know.
They always send the exact same information. So
Yeah. So
I got that.
I know. You know what? Next week, we'll put Matt in some more wrecker armor because everybody liked that,
I'm gonna wreck it.
and everybody
That's
everybody liked your impersonation.
you like that,
Everybody liked your impersonation of Vincent from the Black Hole.
Bob and Vincent. Bob and Vincent.
That was actually very funny.
Too turtly for the turtle club.
So let's do a quick review. What we got going on next week?
Family Feud.
We got 20 questions or 10 questions. Family Feud. Our grand prize next week will be the Holdout Blaster.
Holdout Blaster.
The finished cast production model
It should look better than this.
Yes, and next week I should actually
But it's
have,
about this size.
I should have a rough value for a rough price cost.
Yeah, because
Cost.
then you'll have it if you have it.
Once I have
casted,
everything
you
done,
have it.
I'll know what materials it took to make it, what it takes to pour it, and then I'll have a real price of a blank, unpainted, and a finished version. I'm going to sell it in both versions.
Okay.
Fresh out of the mold, no cleanup, no nothing. Here you have it, you do all the work.
Here's your problem.
Or the here I cleaned it up and painted it for you version.
That should be
Perfectly valid at that point, and it'll probably be lower than it should be.
I have a guess.
Yeah, I thought you'd do that.
You don't like that guess?
I'm not dealing with this. It's yours.
Well, what would you say?
I'm not getting into this.
Well, really?
This is a discussion we need to take offline, sir.
Okay. Wow. Did you see that? All right. You have anything else to add?
I love you all. Happy Valentine's Day.
And thank you, Bill, for hanging out with us.
Indubitably.
And I hope you everybody have a nice, safe week, and we'll see you next week for what?
Family Feud!
And hopefully Rodney will be back.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, probably not, but anyway.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
See y'all later.